Good morning. Good morning. Thursday morning, June 5th. Whew. How you guys doing today? Pop it in the chat as you jump on. Let me see what's happening here. What are we doing? What are we doing? Good to see you guys. Get live on Instagram, even though nobody watches us. Someday. You guys gonna remember. Hey, remember when nobody watched you on Instagram? Shit. How we doing, guys? Thursday. Dave Howard and Rachel Berlin. Good to see you. Yeah. Well, busy day yesterday. Gonna be 87 here in southern Maine today. Well, it's a good day to be inside. So we go right from winter to Death Valley for our couple of weeks summer. Done Right Lawn Care. Good to see you on Instagram. Yeah, Alex Redmond coming in at a 9.7. Pop it in the chat. How you doing today? See how you guys are doing. Scale of 1 to 10. Get consistently 8s, 9s, 10s. Yeah, everybody's doing well. Love to see it. Coffee's good this morning. Only a 68 or so on the sleep. I don't know. It was cool. It was hot. One leg out, fan on. One of those nights. I got a lot going on. Touring Man is here. Good to see you, buddy. Stepping and weaving and slashing through the traffic. Those videos. If you've seen Touring Man ride his motorcycle, you're like, that shit wouldn't fly in Windham, Maine. Somebody open that door. Tunk. Don't do that, right? Yeah, let's get the show rolling. Dave's on break. Get your shit together, Bob. Come on now. Whoo. All right. Well, continuing on with our emotional intelligence tract. Yeah, track. I wanted to talk briefly again, even though you guys are now self-awareness specialists from the 10 days I did before. I want to talk a little bit more about it, just because it dovetails nicely with emotional intelligence. Good morning, Bubba Hogan. Getting ready to come back from Buenos Aires. Yeah, Mark Bunker's a 9. We've inspired some journaling in this group. I got a couple of messages today, people that are journaling, and it's good to see. So get yourself an accountability partner. Somebody will check in with you. Just take a quick picture of your book or something and send it. Say, hey, I got mine done today. We're doing it. We're doing the thing, right? Getting self-aware. Did someone call? I heard you say emotional intelligence. Oh, man. No, that was common sense driving by. Oh, man. So, yeah, self-awareness, often overlooked, right? And it's one of the powerful skills, most powerful skills you can develop, really. Roy Dahl, good morning, Team Turner. He's a 9. Yeah. Pick of feet, or it didn't happen, right? Yeah. When you understand your emotions, guys, you gain control over how they affect your decisions and in your interactions with others. And I'm kind of banging on this a little bit because I see so much of it, right? People that, whether you get in a disagreement or an argument, or even if you're just trying to make a point, somebody will, get nasty on you, right? Really quickly. And make sure you put that grocery cart back, right? Those guys will get you. Aristotle says, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Watermelon bubblegum. Right, Bob? Feeling good this morning, he says. Get ready, just crushed an awesome workout after a long day yesterday. You better be working out, dude. I've seen some of the stuff you've been eating. So you better be working out. Holy cow. You're eating good in the neighborhood. Yeah, why does the self-awareness matter? I'm stumbling through this today. It helps us understand why we react the way that we do in certain situations, right? It enables better decision making. It allows for growth by recognizing those blind spots. You ever ask somebody, "Hey, what do you see? What do you see that I'm not seeing about me?" Right? To ask somebody that cares about you. Don't ask somebody that's mean, right? Leaving the gym. Yeah, loving the gym too, right? Yeah, Rachel says start. how do you develop the self-awareness, right? You just kind of stop looking around more. No, look inward. Look inward. You do that by journaling, just writing some things down. Write down your emotions each day. Track your patterns. Guys, I don't have 4 of these. I use them to stack, put my microphone on in the mornings, but these are all Atomic Habits habit trackers. They're not cheap, but I like them because they're a good place to put my stuff, and they're where I go to when I'm searching for some inspiration on something or dealing with things. So Luke McGee says 3 miles walk this morning. That smells an awful lot like 75 hard. But anyway, yeah, one sentence at a time. Right, exactly. How about some meditation? I'm not a big meditator. Squirrel. I don't do well with that, but I could try. How about just a few quiet minutes to yourself, just to observe your thoughts and feelings without judgment? Maybe just kick back. Maybe you ever take just 5-10 minutes to yourself in the day where there's nothing happening? And like I said, look for a little feedback from others, people that you care about, friends, colleagues, mentors. Ask them how you come across in certain situations. You might be surprised what you get for feedback. Yeah, I lost my back end comment person and my links and all that today because Wendy is taking one of the dogs up to the vet for a, I don't know, booster or something, or another $150 donation. Right? Yeah, got to take care of the dogs. They really take care of us because everybody that comes to the door is an axe murderer, and they take care of thwarting all those attempts to kill us every day. So yeah, good morning, Richard Nordheim. How are you? Good to see you, buddy. Hey, aren't you supposed to be on a cruise? When are you leaving? Soon, right? I think that's actually June 13th or 15th, right? And you should be in that window now where your team is running your business. So good for you. I'm proud of you. I know we give you a lot of shit, but we love you. So yeah, feedback from others. In that process, like take it like if you're a business owner, maybe you've been journaling for a week and then you might get frustrated that, hey, emails aren't responded to very quickly. Things that pop up because of that. So you get some awareness from that. And that helps you manage your expectations and communicate more clearly. Next Sunday, Richard leaves. Yeah. Bubba says, you should have told me sooner. I'd be happy to handle the comment section. Yeah, you do quite well in the comment section without being an admin, Bubba. I don't want to go down that road. That would probably have us both in trouble. Yeah. So developing some self-awareness is kind of what we're kicking around today, right? Think of here's an action step, right? I got to give you some homework. Think of an interaction you've had lately, right? Where you felt maybe a strong emotion like, anger, frustration, joy. Maybe you want to pop some, no. Anger, frustration, joy. Write down how it made you feel and how you reacted. Hey, this made me feel like this, so I reacted this way. Choose one situation this week where you will actively observe your emotions and just identify the underlying cause. That's all. I've been digging into a lot of that lately, and not to sound too woo woo, but figuring out what triggers me. There's some things that just you get those. I guess I call them pet peeves. Good morning, Danielle. Good to see you. 9 today. We like it. Pet peeves, right? Things that piss you off. Figure out how you're gonna handle that. Wendy's always telling me, let them. I'm like, yeah, I got something for them. But we, pay attention to how much energy you give to other things. All right. And where are you leaking energy? Where are the holes in your boat? Yeah. Bubba says you should have told me sooner. Yeah, I think I would. You guys. Yeah, if you don't come here for the content, certainly come for the chat. It's probably way more fun just to come for the chat. Guys, self-awareness is the first step to mastering your emotions. So when we talk about emotional intelligence, EQ, if you will, this is where it starts, just being aware, right? The more you understand yourself, the more control you will have over your reactions and relationships. I'm going to get some I'm going to get some great practice on Saturday morning when I jump on an airplane again and become part of the human dynamic that is a group of people traveling in a plane, which is I always find it annoying, but I'm getting better at just kind of staying in my box, until that duffel bag hits you in the side of the head when you're in aisle 26 and excuse me, or somebody's crop dusting you or whatever. But you get plenty of places to work on that stuff in airports or on a plane. So again, self-awareness, first step to mastering your emotions. Work on it. Okay. Ask yourself, hey man, like, how do I think I'm showing up for this situation? How could I handle that differently? Speak it into ChatGPT. I did a sales role play with ChatGPT this morning, like saying, so somebody called for wanting to explore what it would look like to go into a one-on-one coaching relationship. I'm literally just talking to the laptop and going back and forth. The real value there was at the end. I wrote in the thing, where could I have been better? And it gave me a whole dissertation on how I could have been better in that sales call. So I don't know how I get on ChatGPT. So I was excited about it. So yeah, Rachel Berlin, have a great time. Give me serenity. Yeah. You'll have to post later. Yeah, so many things at the airport. They jam you in the jetway, right? You think you're getting on the plane. You ain't getting on the plane. You're 15 minutes from getting on the plane. They're just stacking you up like cordwood in that jetway where you can sweat. Question for you guys. Do you take the backpack off when you roll through first class? Or maybe you sit in first class. Do you take the backpack off when you roll through first class, or do you let the straps just whip everybody in the face? Good morning, Dan Bennett. I'll see you this upcoming week in Houston. Dan's going to our 2-day event with Steve Rosenberg in Houston, Texas, where he's going to drink from the fire hose of sales and systems and mindset and culture and all things business. Steve loves that event. It's a lot of Steve in 2 days. And I'm going to go down and help out with that event. Bubba's going to be there. Dan Bennett will be there. Trying to think of anybody else off the top of my head that I know is going to be. We got a bunch coming, so it's going to be a good time. And Dan, we'll get together for sure. Justin, Katie, good to see you. Yeah, are there seats behind first class? Screw you, Bubba. What a jerk. Yeah, business class, economy class. Wait, the seat you don't want is way in the back. That. The one that doesn't recline, and it's right by the bathroom. That's not good, because you're going to, on a long flight, somebody's going to be standing beside you all the time. Right? Hey, man, you're like, hey, buddy, how you doing? It's just a couple of more inches here from my elbow. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate that. Dan says his brother is going with him. Good to see. We'll apologize in advance for the indelible mark we will leave on him. So, Bubba says, workout with coaches program. Yeah, why not? Are we going to Planet Fitness, Bubba? Yeah, get on the stair climber. We'll do that. So, yeah, guys, I hope you have a great day. Pop in the chat what you got going, what you've had for wins lately, what you're struggling with, if anything. If you're looking for a call with me, you can hop on and get our free strategy call. And if you bear with me, I'll pop it in the you know what? Just go back to yesterday's. There's all kinds of links in there. Wendy puts that in. So, but I will tell you, you should check out the Daily Sales Accelerator inside the Rosenberg Group. Bubba and and Richard have been, and in fact, Richard is handling the call today, dealing with sales role play. So, guys, if you're looking to get better at sales, I'm going to pop in a where's the link here? Free 7-day trial for this Sales Accelerator program we have, and you should check it out. If you're in sales, you can always get better. I'll tell you this: I did that one this morning with ChatGPT, and frankly, it sucked. I mean, I was terrible. Wendy was sitting there. I'm like, I said this, and I'm like, oh, that was good. I said that. Oh, gosh. And I said, what could I have done better at the end? I haven't read it yet because I had to jump down here on the call. But if you want to get better at sales, we're there 5 days a week doing role plays, doing objection handling, doing mindset, open coaching. What's the other one? Mindset, objections. Wednesday is we're doing revenue type stuff. So Joni Wolfswinkle is on there. Yesterday, Steve jumped in. Was it yesterday? Steve jumped in. So Steve's always jumping in and out, or he'll handle the call altogether. So you get 5 or 6 different people, different looks at sales. Okay. And we also have a 2-day, I'll call it a 2-day take summit, but Steve calls it 2-day takeoff event. And he does that monthly. And that's the thing that Dan's going to with his brother on Monday and Tuesday. So you fly into Houston. It's actually Spring, Texas, and grab a hotel. And then Monday, Tuesday, it's all on for sales and marketing and business and your organizational chart and everything business related you can think of, jammed into 2 days. Okay. We do a happy hour at the end. So it's really cool. You can fly back out on Wednesday. So it's awesome. Bubba's going to be there. Richard was there last time. I'm sure probably next month he'll be there. But Bubba says, even if not in sales, it's a great call for business owners, workers, or just someone wanting to learn. Yeah. And if you end up joining this program, your whole team can come. So if you've got a team of 5 salespeople, you can jump on. Steve is like, the more the merrier. Let's go. Let's see how many people we can help. So check it out. I put the link in there to Steve's website, so you can check that out. And I would be remiss if I didn't put mine in there. So if you want to check out what it looks like to work with me at Summit Coaching, I would love to chat with you. I've only got room for 2 more clients. How do you like that one when they say that? Only 2 more slots. No, I don't. I have room for other clients. So, give me a call. We'll have a chat. Where is our 30-day sales link? I mean, a 30-minute sales call link. I think Wendy's got that one. Let me see. Podcast, YouTube, podcast. Anyway, yeah, guys, if I've helped you at all on this call or any of these 160 calls in various days, if you would be so kind, and maybe I catch you at the right time today when you're in front of your computer, hop on Google. I just put the link in there. Hop on Google and shoot me a review. And only if you like me. So give me a review. I think we're up to like 16 now, which is pretty cool. I never focused on that when I was in contracting, mostly because the phone just rang and I never had trouble getting work. But I want to make sure that we social proof the Summit business and make sure if somebody's looking at us, they can go to Google and see the reviews. Bubba, don't bother. I don't want a review from you. Just kidding. Mike Rudolph. Good to see you. Yeah, guys, how you doing? Pop it in the chat 1 to 10. I got a couple of extra minutes here today. Anybody dealing with something they want to kick around, self-awareness wise, business wise, anything like that? What's going on? Who's got summer plans? Where are you traveling to next? How's the coffee? Yeah, number 3 for me. Get fired up over here. We got finally the sun's out, but as luck would have it, I'm going end line to end line today. We'll see what the schedule looks like. Yeah. Yeah. Boom. You guys, when I talk about time blocking, boom, right there. Everything I'm doing today is on my calendar. Coaching calls, going to hop on and give Richard a hard time on that role play call at 10:30 inside the Daily Sales Accelerator. Try to squeeze some a workout in later this afternoon. And yeah, Wendy and I are going to go grab dinner tomorrow night at my favorite place, our favorite place, before I take off on Saturday. So looking forward to going out and being in Houston. It'll be hotter than it is here, but we'll be inside most of the time anyway, so it's not a big deal. So guys, check out the links. All right. Hit me up if you need me. If you think coaching might be for you, or if you're just wondering what it's all about, schedule a call with me. I'd love to chat with you. I don't know why that link is not on here. Anyway, lastly, I always like to mention Tyler Kirk with Legacy Media. Make sure you're checking him out, guys. You guys that are struggling with your website or getting burned on $3,000 and $4,000 a month worth of SEO and all kinds of shit like that. I hate to see it. So check out Tyler, see what he can do for you to improve your digital footprint. your marketing, your media, all that stuff, streamline your brand, and get your act together there. So, and also while she was home, we had Bailey here in Studio B. And we had a good chat with her about social media. And I said to her, I said, "Are you like a social media business or like?" She goes, "No, digital marketing agency." Okay, so she's growing into it and doing other things. And I saw she posted yesterday. She had a photo shoot with a plastic surgery company that she's taken on. So as a client, so doing bigger things all the time, which makes me proud. So anyway, guys, if I can help you in any way, got a call the other day from somebody that wanted some help figuring out how to start a podcast. And I don't know it all, but I've done it, been through it, figured it out the hard way to some degree. And if I can figure it out, you can too. So if you're thinking about starting a podcast or you want 15, 20 minutes to kick that around, hit me up. Love to chat with you. Dave Howard, tomorrow we're going to get 20 people live. Yeah, we hit 20 or 21 today, Dave, because you guys don't see the YouTube and the Instagram stuff, but we hit 21, but 20 on Facebook would be great. So we're getting there. The numbers are getting more steady, up toward 20 and getting there pretty quickly. It used to be later in the call it would kind of hit that, but it's getting there more quickly. So I try to post out that I'm going at 8 each day. So Birch Solutions in Texas, Stephen Birch is on here on Instagram. Good to see you, my friend. We need to catch up. Yeah, if you can share it out, that helps. Share it on your page. There's some people on here who have been here day after day after day who have never once shared this. I'm coming for you. I'm just kidding. Please share it. All right. There's no good reason not to. You know, if you're here and you're enjoying it, share it out. I appreciate it. So Rachel said, I saw 17. Yeah, let's see how many we can get tomorrow. It was on 20. I've got a counter up here on my StreamYard streaming software, and it hit 21 today. I think 23 or 4 is the max we've ever hit. It's kind of fun to watch. So just trying to help as many people as possible, have the most impact that I can. Dave says, share. You can share. Dave, we got to have you're going to get the Summit Coaching Gold Ball Award for support, right? He's invited at least 5,000 people to the Summit group. When I say invite, I don't just mean share the group. I mean, click the invite button and then click names and go down through and challenge you guys to do that, because we're over 1928 right now. And I would love to get to 2,000 pretty soon. So my friend Adam McChesney, who owns, check out his page too, Builders of Authority. If you're talking about branding and that kind of stuff, dude's got it dialed in. So check him out. And his page, I think, is up over 3,000 now. So he inspires me to do more all the time. So anyway, rambling a bit. Good to see you guys. I got a lot to do today. Punch some things out and then start turning the focus toward hopping on a plane on Saturday and going out. I'm looking forward to hanging out with Steve and Bubba and Dan Bennett and meet Dan. I'm looking forward to meeting your brother. So Dave, I'm on it again today. All right, I'll approve them. So Wendy said, there's a lot more people that need approvals in the Summit. Should I approve them? Dave Howard invited him. I said, if Dave Howard invited him, let him in. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you. Have a fantastic day. Help somebody out. Give some thought to how you're showing up and how you're responding to certain situations. All right. We can always improve. All right, guys, I'm out. Let me know if you need me. See you tomorrow.